So blind bidding, just for a recap for people don't know, is if an offer comes in and there's one offer for 500, one offer for 600, one offer for 700. If you're the fourth offer, you don't get to know that's 500, 600, 700, and you could give 701 to get it. You don't know what to do, and you might give 900, and now you just went 200 higher than you needed to. So Justin Trudeau wants to take that away so people know, hey, I only have to give 701, okay? So that is basically what he wants to do, is to get rid of blind bidding. But I was saying last week that they think that will take a long time to put all the different processes in play and so forth, and they think it'll take longer than 4 years, which is what Justin has. So a lot of people don't think it'll come into play. However, CBC just did a new poll on 1,500 Canadians, and so 52% said they agreed with Justin and that they think that the blind bidding should be taken away. 25% said that they don't know, and 23% said they think it should stay as is. So the Canadian Real Estate Association, so there's different like accredited associations, Canadian, Ontario, local ones, etc. So the president of that said basically Canadians should have the right to choose how they want to transact what is most likely the largest purchase of their lives. So he's saying, it doesn't matter what Trudeau says, they should have the option. If they want to sell it blind bidding, sell it blind bidding. If they want to sell it non-blind bidding, sell it that way, okay? Then the president of the Ontario Real Estate Association, his name's David Ocol, he said you can already sell without blind bidding. So what that is, it already exists. They can do it and it's auctions, or they can sell it privately, like for sale by owner, Purple Bricks, etc. So that way, if somebody comes in with an offer of 700, like I use that other example, they can say, hey, you need 701 or 705 to get this. So it already exists. So a lot of people have said like, oh, he just got that, because people were talking about it to get votes and so forth. But blind bidding doesn't, even if blind bidding goes away, it doesn't give us more inventory, okay? And that David Fellow just said basically, if you don't like selling with blind bidding, then sell with an auction. And if you don't like buying with blind bidding, then buy at an auction. That's basically what he said in a little nicer terminology, but that was me reading between the lines. Auctions, just so you know, aren't allowed by realtors. So the Real Estate and Business Brokers Act doesn't allow us to say what the price is. So we can't, sell a house like an auction. We can't say, not that I talk fast like auctioneers or whatever, but we can't do that. We legally can't tell. So currently there's like 135,000 plus realtors in Canada, but there's only a few auction houses that do real estate. Like most will do furniture and estate sales and all the stuff, the contents inside, but not a lot will do the homes. So like I said, the economists and just people in general keep saying taking away blind bidding is not going to help our inventory, and taking away blind bidding is not going to make things more affordable. Most people but they use Australia as an example. So when Australia took away blind bidding, they, then they could hear all the prices, and their prices actually went up. So it didn't level out the market, they went up, and Trudeau is trying to say, oh, it'll bring the market down, and theirs went up. So Australia, obviously, it's not like some rinky-dink little country, etc., and their prices jumped higher when they took away blind bidding. So a lot of people are saying it's not going to help. Again, it's not going to help with affordability, and it's not going to help with our lack of inventory. Just as a side note, there are, homes, the amount of homes that were being built in the 70s, there's less than 50% are being built now, which is crazy because we have lack of inventory. And even if, they do want to, Trudeau does end up deciding, like he said originally, to take away blind bidding, they said that it needs to be done provincially because basically, he's federal, and provincially is who takes care of real estate and says, okay, this is the rule, that's the rule, etc. Because selling in BC is different than selling in Ontario currently. I, for example, am only licensed in Ontario. It's different in every province. So he's saying, oh yeah, let's change all this. But in reality, he's not, provincially able to do that. So it would need to be provincial governments to do that.